This is Chapter 8, Stage 3, Building an Index. Indexes used to be just as difficult to put together or worse than building a table of content. So InDesign has an index tool that helps to manage and automate a good part of indexing. So we're going to be working with that. From your excerpts book panel, open Color 1. Choose Window, type in Tables, Index. That's going to open the Index panel. On page 1 of the open document, highlight the word Hieroglyphics. Click the Create New Index Entry button at the bottom of the index page. Make sure the Type menu is set to Current Page and click OK. Turn on your hidden characters, and in the Index panel, click the arrow to the left of the H and then expand Hieroglyphics. You can see the topic is added using the text in the topic level field, and the reference was added with the current page number of the highlighted text. You can then collapse the H section. On the next line, highlight the word papyrus. For those of you on Windows, you can press the Control, Alt, Shift, and left bracket. The key command adds a new current page reference without opening the new page reference. So if we scroll down to P, you can see that it's been added. You're going to create a new current page reference to rock carving, clay tablets, and vellum in the same paragraph. So rock carving, you are going to have to click and drag through that. And again, that is Control, Shift, Alt, left bracket. And you can see that they've all been added. Proceeding to page 2, we are looking for Johannes Gutenberg, and because it is a proper name, we are going to go Control, Shift, Alt, right bracket. And then you'll see that it already reads that it is the last name and the first name. On page 4, we're going to look for William Henry Fox Talbot. And again, we're going to do the Control, Shift, Alt, right bracket. If you're in Mac, it's a Command, Option, Shift, right bracket. And you'll see it expanded under T. In the text, highlight the space character between the word Fox and Talbot. And choose Type, Insert, white space, non-breaking space. Highlight the whole name again, because he could be looked up under both Talbot and Fox Talbot. And again, do your Control, Shift, Alt, right bracket. And this time he'll be added in under the F. You're going to look through the rest of the document and add current page index entries to all the people that are mentioned in the chapter. So starting on this page, you're going to have Daguerre, and you'll just go through and add those, and I'm not going to enumerate all of those in this demo. Okay, I've got all of them that I could find, and Remember that you're doing this with last name first, so it is going to be the right bracket. Remember that you needed to put in the non-breaking spaces as necessary to keep compound last names together. Take a look through my listing that I have right up now and see if there's anybody that you have missed. Just go back in and double check on that. Then we're going to be working with adding multiple references. Many times a topic is referenced in more than one location, or it will span an entire section. So we're going to be working with adding multiple to that. We're going to go now to page 3, and we want to add a reference for the term printing. So highlight the first instance of the word printing, which is capitalized at the beginning of the first full paragraph on that page. And we're going to add that and include an add all on this and then say done. Now if you look in your panel, you're going to see that printing is added, but it's only that single reference for the capitalized word. So we're going to highlight the second reference of printing, and we're going to add that, and again we're going to add all and say done. Well, now we have a multiple listing for non-capitalized and one for capitalized, and so we need to fix that because we should have all of those under one listing. In the index panel, double click the word printing that's capitalized, and we're going to go in the pane at the bottom and expand the P where we will find papyrus, perspective. We're going to have printing and printing, and what we want to do is double click printing in the topic list that's non-capitalized. Double-clicking an existing topic changes the text in the topic level field. So this has now become lowercase, and we're going to say OK to that. And now all of the terms are listed underneath the lowercase listing. Save your file, and then we're going to continue on with a page range reference. We're going to go to page 1, and we're going to select the word history in the chapter title and create a new index entry. History is covered in the entire chapter, so we're going to choose, instead of current page, we're going to choose to end of document and click the add button and done. This adds history pages 1 through 8. Next, highlight the word illumination and click the add new entry. This is going to show a problem with this. In the type menu, we want to cover this till the next section within the chapter, so we're going to use to next of style. We're basing this on the fact that we are using a heading, and then we're going to click add and done. Now the problem with this is when we go back in, it's only going to list the first page because there's a little bit of a hiccup in the software, and what happens is that it recognizes the first instance of the style as being the first and only reference, and it's a change of style, so it doesn't look any further. So we have to do a bit of a workaround. So we're going to take this page 1 under illumination, and we're going to delete that section. Yes. So now what we're actually going to do is highlight the word for, and we're going to add, and we're changing this from current page to next use of style, and we're going to go to style and use the heading, and we're going to type in the word illumination. and then select Add and Done. And now when you go back in to look, you will see it's listed on pages 1 and 2, where 2 has a change in topic. Next, we're going to add multiple level references. When we do the Add Reference, you may have noticed that the New Page Reference dialog box includes 4 fields in the topic levels. The fields allow you to create multi-level or nested index entries. We're going to go to page 4 and highlight the word daguerreotype method. It's in the second line of the first paragraph. Click the New Entry button and click the down arrow button in the topics level. In the first topic level, type in photography. And then click OK to add the term and the reference to the index. In the index panel, go to the P for photography, expand that down, and you will see daguerreotype method and the listing on page 4. Next, we're going to build the book's index. Open and create a new file from the companion template. Drag the D-index opener onto the page 1. Save the file as back matter. In the book panel, make sure nothing is selected and click the Add Documents button. Select Back Matter from your Excerpts folder and open. Open the Synchronize Options dialog box from the book panel. Deselect everything but the swatches. At the bottom of the dialog box, leave the Smart Match Style Groups checked. Click OK. Click the empty area of the bottom of the Excerpts book panel to deselect all files in the book. Then click the Synchronize button at the bottom of the panel. Click OK to acknowledge the synchronization is complete. Double-click the back matter file to make it active, and at the bottom of the index panel, click the Generate Index button. Select the Include Book Documents option. Open More Options. In the Following Topic menu, choose M space as the character that will appear between the entry text and the associated reference. Click OK to generate the index. Click the loaded cursor in the 3-column text frame to place the index. Save the back matter file and close it, and save the book file.